The National Assembly has passed a motion on deployment of 1,000 police officers for a UN-approved security mission in Haiti to help tame gangs that have been blamed for spiraling violence. The High Court granted orders barring the deployment until a case lodged by the Third Way Alliance is heard and determined. The judgment is set for January 26th next year. During the heated session in Parliament, opposition leaders criticized the deployment, with Minority Leader Opiyo Wandayi terming the motion ill-advised. Those allied to the ruling Kenya Kwanza hailed the planned deployment, saying it put Kenya's image on the map. Chemutai Goin reports.
Though Parliament gave a stamp of approval to the government's bid to accede to the United Nations Security Council request for Kenyan police officers to participate in the multinational security support mission to Haiti, the deployment will have to wait until January next year, when the High Court renders its judgment on the matter. Justice Chacha Mweta set January 26th as the day the verdict will be delivered that will then determine the future of Kenya's participation in the peacekeeping mission. During the debate in the bicameral parliament, the members clashed as those opposed to the deployment criticized the government for its decision to send the police officers to Haiti, alive to the instability and lurking danger.
You cannot use our police women and men as guinea pigs at the altar of rent seeking, because we know for sure that the motivation for this misadventure is money. People want to use our hapless police officers as guinea pigs in their bid to get cheap money.
We know that charity begins at home. Madam Speaker, where is the sense in taking 1,000 police officers to Haiti when Kenyans are dying in need of protection, in need of service from their police officers?
We should be leaders who think, reflect, and assist our president in making the right decisions, Mr. Speaker. We are not here just to rubber stamp what the executive wants. We are here to act in the best interest of the people we represent. The people who are going to Haiti could be my brother, it could be Galwale's brother, Mr. Speaker. Don't we think what exposure we are giving these Kenyans, Mr. Speaker?
So under what provision of the Constitution is this motion being brought before us to pass, Mr. Speaker?
The government side defended the action as one that cements Kenya's importance in advocating for peace.
We indeed, as leaders, should feel honored as a country that our country has been called up by the UN Security Council and other nations of the world to serve in restoring security and restoring the dignity of other human beings, whether they are black people or not. And that's why I said Croatians are not black people, they are not Africans, but we have participated in missions to secure their country, to make it and restore the dignity of the people of Croatia and other areas, including other African countries, Honorable Speaker.
If you come to Laikipia today, Madam Speaker, where the British Army used to train since colonial times to date, you will get children of mixed races. And these officers don't speak in Maasai language, and the Maasais don't speak the British language. But how these things happen, it is because security officers speak in silence.
Is that as we speak today, the training of these officers is ongoing on various issues. The issue of the language. You know, Haiti is a French-speaking country. We are an English-speaking country, Mr. Speaker. But again, the other countries, Mr. Speaker, who are going to give support together with Kenya are also French-speaking countries. So that concern, Mr. Speaker, has already been dealt with.
I like what the Mau veterans have told this committee, Mr. Speaker, that they just ensure that these people are properly compensated. They cite the 1913 and 1914 peacekeeping mission that Kenya participated in and how that provided an opportunity for them to live on a path of prosperity.
When he appeared before the joint security committees of the National Assembly and the Senate, Interior Cabinet Secretary Professor Kithure Kindiki told members that the mission to deploy their 1,000 officers will cost 36 billion Kenya shillings. The money will cater for training, transport, administrative costs, purchase of ammunition and protective gear, among others. Chemutai Goin, Citizen TV.